Hi there, Craig Howarth and my son Jack here from Corby Tennis Centre. We've just got a few little bits to do for you today where we're just going to have a quick chat about some of our favourite bits that happen on the court and maybe off it as well.
So we've got a couple of little kind of flashcard things here. Going to go through them at random, pick them up, and then the first answer that comes to mind when we pick them up, and we'll tell you a little bit about it. But we kind of try and keep it quick, so off we go.
What's up?
Fun event.
Fun event for me, playing mixed doubles as a family. We managed to play in the East Northants League for 3 or 4 years where Jack myself played with Juliet, Jack's mum, and Paige, Jack's sister. That was great.
I like all the tennis we've played on holidays before. We've played at the same resort a couple of times the last few times we've gone, and the entertainment team always a good value for money when we play with them, and they love nothing more than beating each other. So that's always a lot of fun.
Okay, next one. Oh, trick shot.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Has to be tweener for me. I'd spent so much time practicing them that it just can't be anything else. Yours?
I'm going to do something special with my serve.
All right, we're going to cut trick shot time and then back for more answers.
Okay, so I'm going to have a go at my trick shot right now. And we want you guys to be the judges of whose is better, mine or Jack's. Okay, so here we go.
Okay, next one up. Singles win.
Ooh, singles win for me. Karol Novacek, first round of the junior event at Wimbledon, 1982. He was seeded. I beat him in 3 sets.
Mine was against Luke Gamble, who played for Princeton. We played each other at the number 2 spot last year for our first win against Princeton in almost 10 years, and I won the deciding match. So that was big.
Okay. Next one up. Oh, favourite place to play. So you can have a match or a practice or both.
Oh, I see. Favourite practice court was, I played on court 15 at Wimbledon to practice, so that was pretty good.
And it was brand new, wasn't it?
And it was brand new, absolute virginal grass, so that was fun. Favourite place to play a match? I think I know what yours is. Mine's got to come. I'll come back to myself. You answer.
Okay, so my favourite place to play a match was court 3 at Wimbledon. Was that the one you were thinking of?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Centre court at Eastbourne.
I played centre court at Eastbourne as well. I'll probably come on to that one later at some point. But no, my favourite court that I've ever played on, court 3 at Wimbledon. That was the old court 3. Okay, and then my favourite practice court, well, for me, that's got to be court 8 here. I spent so many hours on court 8 with this one and with Joe Tyler and now with my ladies and stuff. That's my favourite court.
I think my favourite match court is court 4 in the Pizzatola at Brown University, the one right at the end, because I played a couple of matches on that court. I had the big Dartmouth match that I lost 7-6 in the third, and I beat Eric Rubin on that court against Columbia, so that was big.
Good choice.
All right, next one.
Yep.
Favourite tournament?
My favourite tournament, I'm afraid I've got to go back there again. Junior event at Wimbledon, 1982. Paul Heath and I got to the semis of the doubles. Beat a couple of guys on the way, I think, that went on to be top 10 in the world. And I made the last 16 of the singles. So that was my favourite tournament.
Mine was a grade 2 that I played at 14 and under at Gosling in Hertfordshire. I was not ranked particularly high, I don't think. Had a really good win early on against a guy that I'd lost to a couple of times, who's now playing really good college tennis in the US. And then in the semi-finals, beat a guy called Dan Little, who's also a nice player now, just finished college. I think he's ranked in the world. And I lost in the final to my good friend Chris Morrow, who's just finishing at Harvard now. But everything about that tournament was good. You remember that one?
I do remember it. You played well above your level that tournament. Okay, another one. A couple more to go. Your favourite people that you've got to practice with?
Sabine Lisicki at Wimbledon the week before the championship started.
Yeah. Okay. And I've had similar. I've been very lucky. I've got to hit with John McEnroe a couple of times, and with Martina Navratilova when she was #1 in the world as well. And one of the ones with the doubles was great because it was Johnny Mack was playing with Peter Fleming, and there were loads of other guys, top players in the world that had come for a tournament, and I got invited to go and hit with them.
Nice. Tour.
Favourite tour? Okay, one sticks out by a mile for me. I got invited to go to Ireland when I was 18. I was just about to stop playing full-time tennis and having to work, having to coach. I got invited over to Ireland. I won the Irish Open, the men's singles and men's doubles, and I had an absolute scream over there whilst we were playing. It was brilliant. Because I won that, I then got invited the following week for the Irish Under-21, and my mate Robin Scott and I cleaned up again. We both got to the singles final again for the second week running, and I won again, and we won the doubles again. So that was a good tour.
Mine was my spring break trip over the last year in 2018, where we went to California and drove through the Napa Valley. Had some amazing scenery, and we stopped at the beach as well. And a few good matches out there as well against some of the good Californian teams. So that was a really fun experience. And the last one we've got is favourite doubles win.
Do you want to kick off?
No, you can go.
Okay, so mine would have been Centre Court Eastbourne. I was playing for Bucks at the time. First time that Bucks had ever got into Division 1. And I was playing first pair with a guy called Ross Walker, who had flown back from the States just for that tournament. And my first match on, I'd just been working for David Lloyd for about 2 months, something like that. And we got to beat Dave Lloyd, who was playing Davis Cup for us, and Dave Felgate, who had just won a couple of rounds. I think he'd just beaten the #1 seed at Wimbledon in the doubles just before that. So 2 pretty good players, and we beat them. And we ended up winning all 3 that day.
Nice. My best doubles win, or my favourite doubles win, I should say. I think Joe Tyler and I played a county week in West Worthing, and we had a day where it rained horribly, and we played Dorset inside, and Joe and I played Adam Glynn, who was my year, who was always better than me, and he played with a guy who had previously played at Wimbledon, and we beat them in a match tiebreak from match point down. I think we lost the first set, weren't in it, scraped our way through the second, got into a match tiebreak, and I remember at match point I hit a nice forehand return down the line at the guy at the net, who hit a volley into the middle, and I hit a backhand as hard as I could with no spin straight through the middle at about 90 miles an hour, and the whole team was behind, and everyone went crazy because it was a big day as well. So I think that's it.
It's worthy.
Yeah. Well, that's all of them done. I'm sure we've got more to come.
I hope you enjoyed the trick shots. We're maybe going to try and do a few more of those. And again,
Yes.
if you've got any thoughts, any ideas, if you've got any topics that you'd like to ask us about, we're getting some really nice feedback coming in now. So it would be great to get some more from you.
Yeah, please keep it coming. And until next time, take care. We'll see you.
See ya. Bye.